What's going on, guys? It's us here, and into this video we are going to learn how to carry hard on AD carry. The wave management, macro and rotation can still show you how you can also climb and carry very hard on AD carry. If this is the first time on my channel, my name is Bizais and I will post on this channel videos that will make you better in League of Legends. So if you want to make sure 100% you don't miss out anything that's gonna happen on this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell plus like right now. I'm also a coach and I already helped 3,150 people to get better and improve. As you can see right here, I got people from bronze to platinum, from platinum to grandmaster, from bronze to diamond. This guy, for example, he got from gold to master tier with my coaching. If you also want some free coaching for a limited amount of time, I give free OPGG reviews on my stream. All what you have to do is go on my stream, twitch.tv, besides lol, and follow the stream, say hi. I will see you in the
Hello, how are you?
I'm very, very good. Excited to coach you. Did you actually tell your boss that you had to go?
Yeah, I sent like my last few emails and I was like, hey, like I gotta go do something for my family, but I'll see you tomorrow though. And he was like, oh, okay.
I see. Okay. Okay, glad to
It was okay though.
glad to be your family then.
Of course, of course.
What do we do today? We go for the VOD reviews?
Yeah, I'm thinking we can do, since I want to like keep it around an hour and a half. I think maybe like one game VOD and one live, and then like we can do a little breakdown at the end, like what we did last time. I think that was good.
Okay, so one game VOD and then one live?
Yeah, and we don't have to do the full VOD, like.
Okay.
But you know, just whatever you see in here that like looks important, you know, is fine with me. But I know last time we only did a Lucian VOD and Zaya is the other AD that I'm primarily playing, so I thought it was important for you to see that as well.
Okay. So you send me how many games? 2 games?
I sent you 2. Either one is fine. This one we won, but I feel like I had some bad deaths and maybe was not playing the map correctly. The other one I sent you, I got a pretty good lead early, but I ended up throwing it, and I was kind of the only one keeping us in the game, so once I had thrown my lead, the game was just over. Also, this lane was strange to me because I don't really play with Zilean very often, so I didn't know like what he wanted to do. But I know what Kaisa Pike, yeah, I mean that's exactly what Kaisa Pike wants to do. But it felt awkward playing with Zilean into them.
Interesting. So why did you pick Kaisa here?
I picked Zaya because
Zaya.
I didn't want to pick Lucian into them. I just felt like Lucian didn't feel like it was good. And I wanted some self-peel because they had Darius and Mumu, so I thought Zaya ult was pretty valuable here, and Pike. So yeah, I wanted a little bit of self-peel, and I knew like between my ult and Zilean ult, like I felt like I'd be pretty safe in team fights, or just in skirmishes post 6. And I can kind of wave clear and sit back and farm in the early lane. So I was like, hopefully I can just chill, and we don't fight all that much, but we did end up fighting a good amount.
Okay. What do you think about this Kaisa versus Zaya matchup?
It doesn't feel terrible. Since our range is the same, like it's pretty easy to contest CS and trade. But obviously her all-in feels a lot stronger than mine. Like her burst damage, unless I can get a really good E. Like if she can hit her W and proc her passive, like I feel like I will always lose early game.
True. So how do you win?
Poking them out with like Qs into E's, like small E's, even if it doesn't root. I can poke them out that way. Or Zilean also can poke in this game specifically. You know, he can bomb or slow into bomb. So we really want to play slow and just play for the wave, and want to be closer to our turret so that they don't have room to all in.
Okay. Do you remember what we talked about last time?
Yep, talking about being more aware of where the enemy jungler is when you want to take aggressive trades, and making sure that I'm joining my team on the map and hovering them, even if I feel like maybe the fight is not ideal. I should try and participate because, especially if I'm ahead, I can at least like use my teammates as bait to try and pick up a few kills and maybe even out the fight.
I see. Interesting. What Lucian we did last time, or what exactly?
Yeah, we did Lucian in the VOD and in the live.
Interesting. So let me actually see what was it. Yeah, so I guess on Zaya we have more mistakes. Interesting. Or maybe this game it was in particular
yeah, I definitely feel like I had some bad deaths here.
I see, I
But
see,
you know,
I see.
obviously at this point in the game, I'm very strong. So I felt like I played the lane pretty well, especially because Zillion died early. I felt like I pretty much kept us in the game. And Zillion didn't really like play too bad either after that first death. I think he wasn't expecting the early all in.
What
But in
rank
the
is
team
this?
fights, this is gold 2, I think, because I was gold 4 when we first,
Okay.
well, like when we had our first. Now I'm gold 2. This may have been gold 3 though. This may have been like gold 3 90 LP, but I think it's like gold 2.
Okay, so you were before we did coaching, you were goal 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your goal right now? Your goal is diamond, or what is your goal?
Goal for the end of the season is diamond.
Diamond.
Goal for the next month is like platinum.
Okay, good. So we started goal 4. Now you're goal 2. The goal is platinum in a month, right? For
Yeah,
this
maybe
month?
even less. Maybe June. I'm going out of the country for like a week, so
Oh, okay.
I'll
so
be
you...
taking a week off, but
I
maybe
see.
like early July.
And when is that?
I'm going to Europe in the 3rd week of June.
Ah, okay. So we have some time. You have some time until you go.
Yeah.
Interesting player here with Aurelian.
Mhm.
Yeah, this game is a great game for sure. We're gonna talk about lane. Let me see if I remember correctly. Let me look again. Oh yeah, I remember now. I see. Okay, man, you were right. So you wanted to, you even phrase it like this. You wanted to clean up the laney face. Yes, you're right. This game, we're gonna mainly talk about laney face, I think.
Okay.
You're right, because the lane face is very important. So this game we could have done, we're gonna see what we could have done better. So Lucian, Xayah, who else you play?
Teetering back and forth between Ezreal and Jhin, but I haven't really been having that much success on Jhin, and I kind of like Ezreal more.
Okay, so we didn't really have.
So maybe Ezreal, and I pick Vayne like in the right scenario. If I'm late in the draft and I see they have like 3 tanks, but I'm never blinding her, just because I'm super comfortable on her. I've played her like a lot, so I feel comfortable picking her every now and then.
Okay. So depending on the draft, I see. Do you remember what was your plan when you played this game? Like first in the lane and then...
For the lane, I was hoping that we could just chill. Like I was like, okay, where's Xayah Zillion, and their Kaisa Pike, like their whole identity is to snowball off of us.
Okay.
So it's like if we go even, then we already pretty much won, and if we pick up a kill or 2, then we're like way ahead. Because Zillion's gonna outscale Pike. And both junglers like pretty active early. Like Hecarim obviously can snowball pretty hard, and Amumu has pretty strong ganks. So it was pretty active for early dragons and fighting in the bot lane. There were a few skirmishes, so I knew that like if I get hit by a Pike hook and Amumu's there, I'm probably gonna die. If I get hit by a Mumu stun from a gank, I'm probably gonna die. They just have so much all-in and follow-up. So I knew it was very volatile.
Okay, so in terms of runes, you took these runes. What are the options and why did you took specifically these runes?
So I took Cut Down because they had Darius and Mumu who are going to be pretty tanky, and since my plan was like not to play for lane and try to just go even and get out of lane, I took Cut Down. Even Aurelion Soul like builds a lot of health, so I was like Cut Down's going to be pretty valuable.
Okay.
And then I took Biscuits here just because I wanted to start Doran's Blade, but I felt like maybe I wanted some extra potions or like from the Biscuits. I probably could have taken Taste of Blood and Ultimate Hunter here, but I felt like I more preferred the early Biscuits here, just because I was more worried about lane than late game. Because even though they have like a lot of threats, like Darius and Amumu are also pretty easy to kite. So I feel like if I just use my ultimate correctly, I don't need the cooldown on it all that much. Because one good ultimate will stop pretty much their whole engage on me.
Okay.
And I have Zillion ult as well, so I was like, if I really mess up, maybe my support will just bail me out.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, good. So we can take a look. So let's see. So do you think we should do... So you also want to play a game, so maybe it's gonna go into like 2 hours?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
because you do have time, right? We're not in a rush.
Yeah. No, not in a rush.
Yeah, so there are multiple patterns here that we have to improve us up as soon as possible. And we're gonna need a live game as well, so I can show you how to do it.
Okay.
Okay, good. So first, lane phase starts. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Why Ghost?
I took Ghost just for scaling because I was committing to things like cut down and free boots. So I'm kind of like committing to the scaling path anyway. I was like, Ghost matches up and it's gonna be good. Darius can only run at me. Aurelion Sol chases with his W. Kai'Sa's short range. Amumu, as long as I dodge the Q, all he can do is run at me. So I felt like Ghost was pretty valuable here to just space.
Okay, and why Blade?
Just the extra HP. Like I said, they have super strong all in. So like I could have gone 3 potions, but I feel like if I'm gonna die in this lane, like I'm gonna die at once. Like I'm not gonna get poked down. So the 80 HP up front seems more valuable because if they get on me, I'm not gonna have time to let 3 potions tick for like the next 45 seconds. Like I need the HP right now.
Okay, that sounds good. So here, the only thing that I will do, I like the leash. The only thing that I will do, I'll try to ping it like once, like this on my way, so I can speed up a little bit the Zilean leash. And I like to ping it like now when I first hit it, because I would don't like to like be there and then just ping it. You ping it on your first hit, so you can like speed that up a little bit. That's a small thing. Then you go in the lane. Good. You can start W or you can start Q. W is if you want to fight level 1 or if a fight occurs instant here. Q is always more consistent. We're gonna see. You try to look to push the lane. This is good. You get prior, you get first in the lane. Let's see what you're gonna do here. Okay, it's super slow. Super slow. The moment you see Kai'Sa right here, in terms of going Q level 1 or W level 1, what goes through your mind in this specific moment? Seeing this.
Right here, it doesn't seem like we're gonna be fighting right now. I feel like it's pretty safe. I can take Q, poke through the minions, or try to hit her without going through the minions for a little bit more damage.
True. Usually on Xayah, the main job with Xayah is not really Q to poke with Q. Yes, you can poke, but usually keeping it like this is fine. So you can put the feather here, then you can build another feather here, then you can build another feather here. So you're gonna see a lot of ruler, deft players that they could go here and Q, but no, they always prefer to Q the middle of the wave, so keep the feather in the middle of the wave. So you can force Kai'Sa to be here, which obviously means Zilean is gonna get. So I would insta Q here, because you see it took a bit like here. Look how much it took, and then now it didn't even Q.
Right. Okay.
So that's like a small thing, and then here, this usually is iffy trade. Now, obviously, the Kai'Sa just use the Q, so you can trade this. Obviously, if she has Q, you get isolated Q, and it's a bit iffy. But in this specific case, it was very good. You walked up, good auto attack, and now you're trying to look to push. This is good. Let's see if you're gonna hit it. Good. I'm gonna try to push the minions. I would also ping a little bit Zilean to push with me, but overall, what you're doing is correct, 100%. This is good. Then Pyke goes in. Okay, good. So, what is the level of urgency that you should push the wave on? Low, high, medium. What should you be doing?
Probably, I think high. We're very close to level 2. And Pyke is getting more aggressive because they're sort of thinning out the wave and evening it out. We need to get level 2
exactly. So
quickly.
Then you can speed it up. How can you speed it up here?
Queuing the wave and asking Zilean even.
Exactly, like now. Okay, asking Zilean, someone will say, okay, but he's not gonna listen to me. Well, maybe, but you can queue. Like now, queue. All of these minions, queue. And then you're gonna have the feathers. Same thing, Uzi, Ruler, Deft, they stay here, they zone with the feathers. And then Kai'Sa will have to stay on this position. So Q immediately. Like now you see how much time we waste, because Kai'Sa can never stay here if you feather like this. She's always gonna get, okay, it's 20 health, but you can get 3 feathers, 20 multiplied by 3, 60. Okay, it's decent. It's better than nothing. Plus, you zone her. She's not going to be so confident. Because now she's, hell, like, oh, look at her. She's like super confident.
Right.
So you could have done that. Because now we lose the level 2. Usually, the root at level 2 is good. In this specific situation, I think it's just better to W. Because just even if you're going to get the root. Yeah, put the attack speed just because you're going to get like, do you want to get 6 auto attacks with the W, or do you want to get Q and then root, but then they're just going to back off? Personally, I think 6 auto attacks is pretty good with the W. especially because if you have the attack speed and they focus him, you can also walk up right here and try to hit the Kai'Sa. But it's just a subtle thing. The fact that you missed the root is a bit iffy because this is like mechanics. So we're gonna see if this repeats itself. Good that you play around your range. This is beautiful. Okay, actually could have. Okay, played this very bad. So he died. Do you happen to know the cooldown of the pike? The pike Q?
Like 11 seconds, 9 seconds.
What is the
Right
the thresh?
The thresh is like, well, if he hits it, it gets refunded partially, but I think thresh is like 12 or 13, right? Level 1.
And Blitz?
Blitz is like 19 or 20. Pretty
This is
high.
funny. So you got it very right on pike, but thresh, like he has 18 seconds level 1.
Okay.
And yes, Blitz as well is around 19. So Pike has around 10, 11. So it's less. So let's see what is gonna happen. So he gets hooked. You go. Very, very good. Good. They have no hook. There is no threat. You're walking up. What can you do at this point in time to make your lane from this point and on?
I mean, I could either back off and kind of chill, let them shove in, or I could maybe like ghost at Kai'Sa and just try to like chunk her out of lane. Leave Pike.
True. The thing is, Pike is right here as well. Look at this.
Yeah, so it's hard to walk
So it's
up.
hard to walk up. So right here. Okay, you can go, but it's a bit iffy because you just have to go really aggressive and you're not really even close at all. Okay, you're relatively close, but you're not like
Yeah,
close.
but not, yeah.
So what can we do right here to prevent ourselves? So, or to be safer? There is something specific that you can do right now to be safer when you know that Pike has no hook.
I can stand on like the left side of the lane,
True.
so I'm getting
But-
minion blocking me.
True. Okay, and then what do you want to do?
Oh, I can ward the bush, right?
Okay, and how is that gonna help you?
I'm just gonna have vision. I'm gonna see when he's charging his hook.
Exactly, because now you had this edge. He has no hook for like 3-4 seconds, and you missed it, and boom! Now you missed the opening. Now he's gonna hook it. Because you see, if you saw earlier that he's done that, you would have backed off earlier. And then here you also played it bad, because as you can see, you get hooked, and then now, who should you focus right here?
Kai'Sa?
Exactly.
I think I do focus her in a
Because
second.
that you see, you do this auto attack on the Pike.
Yeah, that was
True.
bad. I can't root.
Because exactly, that's the thing. You can't root. Because if you rooted her right here, this
she's
big
dead.
booty Karen is hitting her. So we do have the word. We do have, well, not queuing level 1 on the wave. Word. We could have pinged the Zillion to walk faster to the lane on the leash and push the wave, but that's something subtle, something it's not gonna work. And here we could have just looked to root. We also missed the first root on the Pike, so we need to keep that in mind. Okay, close.
I think I hit the Pike with the E, but I only had 2 feathers, so I didn't root him.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I think I hit him, but there was 2 feathers, or like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
when,
You did
when
QE.
Zillion died.
Yes, you did QE,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't. I didn't get the auto off
yes,
first.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
especially because they were actually focusing on him, it should be
Mhm.
very easy to like Q auto E. Look at this. You did QE auto.
Yeah, I
See?
hit him with just 2. Yeah.
Here, so you're gonna play safe. Wave is coming into you. This is fine. Here, if you paid a bit more attention on this, could have probably just killed him. If you look at this, I can now walk up QE because you see you're clicking.
Yeah. Clicking back.
It's something that I would consider big in like high platinum, low diamond, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
Okay, we really have to play more support, I think, because look at this. Look at your positioning relative to the Pike. So look at the Pike and look at your positioning. Look at the positioning here.
Yeah, I'm not
You
using the
see?
minions to block.
You see this? So you really gotta play some support.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easier for you to deduct like where exactly you should be. And here you just flash for flash. It's very good flash. And then we just get a kill. Beautiful. Nice W. Don't die. Okay, perfect. What now?
Reset. I don't
Okay.
have time or the health to shove the wave. I don't think. I think I do stay for the wave. I can't remember, but I think
Okay.
looking back on it, this is probably a reset.
I see. So, okay, 1 second, because... So, you're saying that you don't have the time, right?
Well, now I see Mumu's top, so now I know I could have, but I think I didn't see him in the moment on the map. I think I was like thinking about my items.
Okay, so
So
you're
maybe I
thinking.
could have shoved.
I see. So you're thinking. So what are the disadvantages of this shoving?
I'm losing a little bit of tempo. Kaisa's already respawned, so she's coming back to lane.
Okay.
She may catch it before it crashes.
Okay. What are the advantages?
Get a little bit more gold, and the wave will most likely shove back into me.
Okay, and right now is not pushing into you?
Nope, it's gonna slow push into them right now.
True. How do you feel about that?
That's bad because
True.
they're gonna get Kaisa's getting a free stacked wave, and like I said, she can freeze it.
True. So the main thing that I see here from what you're saying is that you're thinking, but Amumu can kill me, man. Shouldn't I recall? True. You should think about Amumu. The thing is, you have to think about what is the chances of him being able to kill you. Because the thing is, if you let the wave to come into them, it's not that bad, but it's bad.
Right.
Because the wave being close to their tower also means that Pi can go for hook on you, and you have no sums. So here you want to be like, hey, I want to push, but I can't push, man, because I'm so low. So are the chances that I'm gonna die high here? Because if there are, I'm gonna let the wave like this regardless. I don't want to die. But if they are medium or low, you should always push. So yes, you should always push here because you see I'm on top lane and the wave is slow pushing into them, so it's pretty bad. But I would push this even if I don't know where is Amumu. Because if I'm thinking, I'm like, is it a high chance that Amumu is gonna kill me? And someone will say, yeah, of course, I'm low HP, right? But if you're thinking about, yeah, but how does Amumu work? He's gonna walk, okay, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna back off. He has Q, what he's gonna do? Q the minions and maybe flash smite or something. But if he has to flash, then it's already like, okay, but it's not a high chance that you're gonna die because he has to flash. So I would put it like this: if the chances of you dying pushing the wave is low or a medium, I would always consider pushing the wave. If the chance is very high, like let's say now you don't know where is the Amumu and it's not an Amumu, it is Evelyn level 6, insta Rico. But if it's like a Mumu, or if it's like someone that, you know, he's gonna walk up like this, you can dodge his Q, you can hide behind the minions. It's not really a big of a deal here. So I would instantly push it. This is a big thing with the wave management.
Okay.
Because one, you one-shot the wave very easy. Two, there is not a big chance that you're gonna die here, even if you don't see a Mumu. And three, you have just super a lot of wave clear, like a huge amount of wave clear. Now you go, and this is like really bad. Look at this. This wave is very bad. These guys are gonna do the right thing. Yeah, but Pike is just not. Yeah, okay. So they just fucked up. Yeah, so you got lucky that you play in like high gold.
Yeah.
Be very careful, but that would have been a big thing. And now you keep the wave here. You ping Pike, good. Okay, let's see how you woke up with Q. You woke up very scary with Q. Did you play Kaisa?
I've played Kaisa before, yeah.
Okay, so be careful. Like, what is the thing that can happen here? Just if you're just walking up with the Q like this. Let's see. Like this.
She can hit me with W right now.
Okay.
Or she could E into me with the move speed and
Exactly.
ISO me. But I felt
Yes.
like she wouldn't do that because of Zillion, right?
And what about Pike being right here, Ewing over the wall?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, that's true. I don't ever see Pikes do that, so I'm not used to like thinking about like going over that wall. I know they can do it, but I've never seen someone do it in my game, so I've never really considered that before.
I see. Yeah, so okay, let me take a look. So yeah, in this kind of situation you have to be careful about the isolated Q as well, right? Like when you're walking up, be very careful, like here. Because you can like walk up, isolated Q, and you're gonna cry here because this is isolated Q. Like it's a lot of damage. Plus, did you play mid lane before, like a lot or not really?
Yeah, I've played mid lane up to like mid platinum elo.
Like, what is the easiest way to get the Q hit on Kaisa to zone her?
You want to make her to zone her or to Q her?
To Q her, let's say.
You want to make her overextend for a minion.
Okay, so when exactly do you want to throw your
for
Q?
a trade.
Okay.
when one of my minions is like about to die, so she wants to walk
Exactly.
up.
So look at you got your Q like this. So you could have queued when exactly when she's going for last hit or walking up for a minion. Like for example now. Or
Mhm.
you could have gone on the next minion. Like now you can just queue. But okay, so you kinda did it. I don't know if you're
But I didn't
thinking
hit
about it, but it did do it like pretty suboptimally.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see. Okay, the guy just died there with the pike. Okay, so pike is on the river. You have a freeze here. What are the options that you can do with the wave and why?
I can just zone her off and let this stay frozen. I'd have to. I don't think I need to trim it really that much. This is kind of good, and the next wave is relatively close considering we still have 3 casters. We could look to hard shove and reset, but since Hecarim is dead and Kiana is in base, I don't know if that's the best idea. We could just get collapsed on by Pike, Amumu, and
So what are the
Basil.
easy? So what are the options here with the wave?
Freeze and push.
Freeze and push, exactly. So tell me. So right now, why would you push? Why would you freeze?
We would freeze to zone her off and stay safe because we don't know where their team is after Hecarim's dying.
True.
We would push to maybe get Prio. Maybe we can contest Dragon with Kiana, or we could just get a good reset.
True. So how do you know? So contest the scuttle, you mean?
Yeah, the Scuttle. I think the Scuttle I think Hecarim took the Scuttle, but the Dragon's spawning like in the next 30-45 seconds.
So how do you know what you have to do right here based on the Hecarim? Because you're saying that you want to base your decision on Hecarim, which is good. But how do you know exactly what you're supposed to do in this specific situation?
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like mid lane has no Prio. Pike is missing. We know Kai'Sa's just zoned off the wave right now, so Hecarim's kind of in a dangerous spot. So maybe I should have pushed this to give us Prio to help him.
Okay, but what if you just push and get Prio and then he doesn't need help? Like, how do you know that he didn't finish his scuttle? Because you're not looking there at all, you see? You're not really FKing him. How much HP does the scuttle have? Is he in the fight? You didn't really look. You see this?
Yeah.
Because you can just push and move. You can just move right away, or you can just freeze here and don't give a shit. Any decision making requires you to just look there to see what's going on. And at least if you're looking to freeze here, ping like a maniac the river. Danger, like three pings, 4 pings.
Yeah, let him know.
Because now you pinged one time like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, true, but it's a bit iffy. And now Zillion is pinging like 4 times. This is good ping, but you should do it. And let's see what you're gonna do right here. Okay, let's see what you're gonna do. Okay, and be very careful when you're using this E. Because you're wasting a lot of pressure. So let's see what you're gonna do. Okay, so what are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to thin the wave for the freeze.
Okay, how many minutes do we need for the freeze?
We need like a melee and 3 or 4 casters.
Okay, so right here, if you have 4 minions, like a melee, like a melee, and 3 casters, so you kill everything else?
I don't think I killed it right away because we still have 3 casters too. So like my minions need to die first. I think I killed 1 or 2 melees here. Yeah, I killed a melee and I think 1 caster.
Okay, so now it's a freeze?
No, I think I messed it up.
Okay, exactly. Like remember, yes, you need a melee and 3 casters extra compared to what you have.
Yeah, more than what I have.
More than what you have. Okay, so here you need to have 4 extra minions in the enemy wave. Like here, just keep it like this. We have 3 minions. We need 7 into the enemy wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't need to trim it. You can just keep it here. Because now you have a freeze. But look what you did.
Yeah,
how is this wave right now? It's slow pushing to them.
Pushing.
Exactly. Yeah. So we killed Hecarim to get the freeze, which is not bad, but at least keep the freeze. Because now it's like, yeah, but Hecarim died for this. It's like, oof.
I messed up.
If you would know, it would be pretty bad. Then here you try to push this. We need to talk about this 100%. Look at this. Ooh. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. So, how is this wave right now?
It's slow pushing into them.
True. What are you trying to do in the next 30 seconds?
crash and get
True.
out.
True. Crash and get out. So you want to recall, so you want to crash. Okay. Now, let's see. So if you try to, let's see. So right now you're looking on the bit on the river, and then now you're deciding that you want to push. What is the worst thing that can happen right here in regards to the wave management? Hey, Invik, welcome
I don't
in.
get it into the turret in time, and then they all come from river.
True. How can you know at this point in time and kind of like calculate if you can get it in time or not? How can you know?
Well, I have all my abilities, and I can clear really, really fast with like Q, and then use my autos, and then E the whole wave. So I
True.
feel like I can push it pretty quickly.
So your ability to push it based on your wave clear, because you have Q and E, so based on your champ, your ability to wave clear based on your items, which you have double longsword, and your ability, you also need to see what else.
How many minions I have?
Okay, true. And one more thing.
Where the enemy team is going after this dragon. Or
True, but we also need something else to know if we can push it before the next wave comes there.
if it's a cannon wave, right?
This one?
No, if the incoming wave is going to be a cannon wave.
So
Right.
how does this help?
Because if it's a cannon wave, it's going to take a lot longer to shove in.
So
And
if
if
you're
it's not a cannon, I can just push really fast.
so if you're pushing this and you're crushing and you're insta recall, does it matter that this is a cannon or not? If you insta recall?
If I push just these three minions and recall now, I don't think it matters. I think the melees crash regardless. But if it's a cannon and I have to stay because this doesn't crash,
Exactly.
it's gonna take a lot longer.
True. But what if it's not a cannon next one?
If the next one isn't a cannon, then I can just push it pretty quickly. Be pretty fast to just queue through them.
But what can
throw a few-
happen if you're pushing them?
I can get ganked, I guess, right?
Exactly, because they're on the Drake.
hmm
So at this point in time, if you know that there is a chance that you're not going to be able to crush this in time, what can you really do right here?
Nothing. Slow push, I guess. Keep the wave big, or just
True.
recall.
Until when? So keep the wave here and recall right now?
Well, I could slow push into them,
True.
and then I can slow push this and hard push next.
Okay.
Because then I'll be able to wait, see what they're
True.
doing.
Okay, let's focus on the wave. So what if you slow push this wave, wait the next wave, and then crush the wave? How is that going to help?
It's gonna be a huge wave on my side. Like it's already
True.
big, and I'm gonna have a massive lead, and it's gonna be so hard for them
Yes.
to trim it.
And where do you need to be when you crush? Where are you gonna be?
Where do
around
I
what-
need to be? I
Yeah,
need to be like right outside their tower when I crash it.
Like right here?
Like when I'm crashing the wave in, yeah, wouldn't I be shoving their wave right in front of their turret?
To if you're pushing that wave.
hmm
But what if you're waiting right now the next wave?
Then I'm
Make a
just
bigger-
chilling right here. I'd be chilling right
Exactly.
here. Yeah.
And then when you
safer.
crash, you crash from here.
Mhm.
Compared to pushing
Oh.
now and
I
like, okay,
see.
but I need to crash
And
another
then-
one. Yeah, but what is the difference between crashing when you're in front of your tower compared to crashing in front of their tower?
Right now I'm super overextended.
Exactly. So here, what we should have done, you should be like, hey, can I push it like instantly fast? And the wave is like right here. I don't think so. If you think you can push it fast enough, you can just do one wave crash. But usually, majority of the cases, if you want to be crazy safe, you just do slow push this one, then crash on the next wave. So you can be like
Mhm.
ultra safe here.
Okay.
Because
I
here,
see.
this is like, if this is high low, you're really gonna die a lot here.
Mhm.
And also the way you push is not the best. So when you push Q, good auto attack, hit it on all of them. Good auto attack. Don't E now. E when you're gonna know you're gonna kill all of the minions with the E, all of the casters, because now you have to stay
Okay.
to last hit them. So it's like super
Mhm.
inefficient.
Okay. I see.
Then you recall. So you didn't really get punished here. Okay, did you go in the lane? Is there a reason why you didn't buy like a controller?
I felt like the wave was gonna come back into me right now. Like even if I got one down, like in the next 45 seconds, like we're gonna lose prio as this wave comes into us. Like they're just gonna clear it. See, they're already like I wouldn't even have been able to put one down right now.
Okay. But what is the other alternative of using a controller?
I can just hold on to it.
Okay, true. Or how can it help you? Because you're saying that, okay, if I play aggressive, it can help me. But what else?
I mean, I could put it in a lane bush, I guess. Does it reveal Pike? Does his stealth get revealed?
Yeah,
by
of course, of
controller?
course.
Okay,
And what
then, yeah.
else? What other thing can you do?
I can hold it, and then once we push out, I can use it to protect from a Mumu.
Well, true. But what if they're trying to, because they're trying to like kill you and they try to like win the lane. So you can also prevent yourself from getting dove or just getting a
Okay.
moment. So you can just keep it like defensively,
in
like
the tri bush,
here.
and
right here
behind
is
the
better.
tower.
Yeah, right here is better.
Okay.
Like not
Okay.
tri bush, but right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so then the next pattern is also very, very important. So here, again, like when you're pushing like this, what is the biggest risk when you're taking this fight?
Where the jungler can be.
Exactly. So I like this trade. This is beautiful. This is good. This is good. This is good. But anything more is a bit like now I would just back off. Because you see, you're like, this is bad. Because you don't really know what is the enemy jungle. So this can be like we played a bit too aggressive when we didn't know what is the jungle. Again, this is a pattern. No problem. Compared to what we're gonna see next is nothing. Let's see. So he comes with Kiana. We kill them. You try to push. I would wait Hecarim to leave first, and then I would push, and I would ping
Yeah,
him to take the wave.
Yeah.
Then you recall.
I've been trying, like, since you told me that last time too, but sometimes they just don't listen. They just help me shove.
Yeah,
that's what they think is right.
Sometimes they do not listen through. So in this case, what are the options here of this play?
I figured this plate's literally like one tick of damage. I'm like, I can just take this and recall for free. That's how I felt. I didn't need to overstay really to take this, since it's only one auto attack and the wave is going to reset. I can just auto the tower one time and then base with an extra 100 gold.
So what are the
gold.
alternatives here? So one, you can just recall without touching the tower. Two,
well, I took the plate here. This was my decision, but I guess the alternative, the alternative, like you said, I can recall without hitting the tower, or I can shove the next wave.
Okay, so you can recall right away, or you can take the plate and recall, or you can take the plate and the wave and then the recall. How do you decide?
I felt like taking the plate and backing off was the best decision, since Aurelion Soul just shoved in and has prio and Pike is alive. I was like, I can just take this gold and leave. I didn't want to overstay and ruin my tempo.
So you're saying, so right here, what is the chances that Aurelion Soul can kill you right here when you have this two on the river?
I was thinking that he could come from not the river, but like where your mouse is. Yeah, and he can W through the, like, from mid lane to tri-bush.
So what are the chances of like him killing you, like really fast, since your Hecarim and Kiana is here, and you have ulti as well?
I guess not that high. I felt uncomfortable because I didn't have sums.
And what about the Pike here? What is the chances that he kills you right here?
He's like probably between inhib and inner tower right now.
True.
So not that high.
Not that high. So in this case, like you could die. There is like a 20% chance that you die. But what I would personally do, since look at this, they just respawn. Like this is Pike, this is Kai'Sa dead, Amumu dead. Now Pike can come, but it doesn't really matter if Pike comes. Like here you're just getting the gold, and Kai'Sa just respawned. So if you're thinking about it, hey, but I can one-shot this wave so fast with the WQE combo with no quiver that you can do it really fast, and they can never punish you. Look at this.
I was looking at the wave, like thinking about it, but since I had already like channeled the recall and then Pike showed up, I thought maybe it was just better. Do you think I would have gotten it before he showed up? Because he showed up before I even finished recalling.
Even if he shows up, you can just back off and he can't kill you, because he's gonna try to go on you, but the only way he kills you is if he's committing with E in first, but then you can R and then you can kill him.
Yeah.
Because he has to E in the wave. The concept is that when you're doing something and when you got an advantage, you have to pay attention to the dead timers and kind of think about how much you can get. Because here you got the plate, but since Kai'Sa is dead and you have very decent HP compared to like what Pi can do, and you have ulti up, I would insta show the wave. Like now,
Okay.
the wave would have died, and then you can just
Yeah,
back off.
I can recall. Yeah. Okay.
Because here, look at this, it would have mattered because you have 500. Look at your gold.
Yeah, I could have
Right.
had cloak. I could have had the.
And
yeah.
the reason why I'm mentioning this is because we will see that this happens multiple things in this game, like multiple times.
Mhm.
Also in late game, unfortunately, and this is a big mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Big thing. Like understanding how much we can take after we kill them or after we already take an advantage.
Okay.
This is why many people have problems with converting a lead into the lane into a win. It's because when you
Mhm.
can take a kill, you take the kill, but when you can take the kill and because you took the kill you can get 3 plates and 1 wave, that's completely different story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you are at the point where you should kind of like understand better when you should take the wave and the plate or when you should recall right away.
Okay.
That's how I would say it. Here you can also use W to hit the tower. You know that it gives you a lot of damage on the tower, right? The
Mhm.
W.
Yeah. I just felt like I wanted to save it just for in case, but yeah,
I
I
see.
probably should have just used it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, good. So let's see. So you come in the laning phase. I like this slow push. So for what are you playing right now?
We're just playing to crash now. I slow push that. Now I want to fast
Good.
push this. Maybe deny her recall.
Good.
And I
good.
think it does deny. I think she walks back up.
Okay, so you push this one. What do you want to do after?
Now I want to probably either Hecarim's top. We can't really look for dragon. I can just reset for Storm Razor here.
Okay, do you have the Storm Razor?
Yeah, I'm
True.
pretty sure. Wait, I think I need to sell refill. I think
Yeah.
it's 1400, but yeah,
It's 1400. The refill is 60 gold, so you can do it.
yeah.
Okay, good. So why is that good?
Big spike,
Big
right
spike,
before
true.
dragon.
What is the alternative?
I would be staying to help pressure, but I'm a little chunked now.
Okay,
So-
and you also have 1400 gold. If
Yeah, I
Hecarim
wanna
is
spend
doing
it.
his wolves, what are you gonna do?
If Hecarim's doing his wolves, I probably do want to stay because he's going to be pathing directly towards dragon at that point. Even though I'm sitting on a lot of gold, I probably need to be here for the objective, right?
So generally speaking, like when you have this much gold, you should always look to recall and just go for the safe play and get the power spike. If Hecarim is starting the Drake and he's there, you can consider staying, even though I would personally just channel the
Yeah,
recall and like look at him after. I would look to stay if he's starting the Drake. If he's just doing his Gromp, I would instantly just recall. Because I
Okay.
wouldn't really ping the Drake and like assuming that he will know that he should do Drake and he's not gonna know. So if you have the power spike, it's better to go for it. Like here, this is really bad that you're staying. Even if Hecarim would have been bot, I think it's very bad. Look at this. Now,
Okay,
Kai'Sa
yeah.
just recall. You're staying. Yes, you're really chunked, but it's even more important that you're like also having a huge amount of gold. And this would never happen here. And now we also lose all of the pressure of bot lane. And look at your goal. They're gonna do Drake, and we're happy. We're very lucky here. Look at this. All of this happens because of our recall. This would never work like this, right? If you have them.
Yeah, we would have won the fight
So
like
this
really
is-
easily.
Big things in this game: wave management, recall timings, understanding when to get plates, Q usage, root usage. We have more things here. And we also have a lot of things in like the mid game. So let's see. Okay, so this is very good. I don't like that you're not using W on the tower. Pike was also mid lane, so it was pretty simple. But it's fine. Okay, this guy is just trying to come, no problem. You just kill him. You push the wave. Very good mechanics. You have the Storm Razor. This is very good. Amumu is there. He flashed, no problem. Keep pushing. This is good. You recall. In this case, personally, like what the thing is, yes, you have a lot of gold, but if you're looking at Kai'Sa's HP, you can actually pressure her. And okay, there is a difference if you're recalling now for Storm Razor compared to if you're recalling for Berserkers. What is the difference?
Storm Razor is just a way bigger spike.
Exactly. Just boots is okay. It feels good, but Kai'Sa is 1 HP in the tower. Do you really want to
Yeah.
lose that for Berserker? So this is why I wouldn't recall here, especially because you have ulti for Amumu, so you can easily 2v3 easily. So this one you gave a lot of a breathing room for the Kai'Sa. So as you can see, every single recall is It can be done better.
Mm-hmm.
This is very good that you came there. Okay, let's see. W. Good E. Here we should have like ulted, but you couldn't know if he has ulti, so yeah, a bit unlucky here. Not concerned with this one. And then he just ult. Okay, interesting that he ulted. Then you root him, and then we just ended up dying. Okay, I see. But as you can see, you didn't even need to recall there. Imagine you didn't recall, and you're in this fight while you're pushing bot lane, and Kai'Sa is like 1 HP in the tower.
Yeah, they can never help.
Exactly, exactly. This will never happen here. Super, super important. We need to work on the recall timings. That's super interesting. This is why I love doing like 1 or 2 hours. Because usually if I watch, like I watched your Lucian and it was really good, but I didn't see this. But this is the 3rd game I see at you. So it's so useful to see multiple champions when you do like a VOD review. Because there are some mistakes that they can just appear if you're playing something else. Okay. Then you got back to bot. Here I like that you got to mid in the beginning of the play because the wave bot lane is really pushed. You go mid, you try to take this, and then you just go bot lane. This is fine.
Yep.
So let's see how hard you're getting it. So you try to Q, okay. And then here I would instantly just get it. Here, let's see if you're doing it. And I would go like a long way.
Yeah, I should have gone around. Now I'm dead.
I see. And then here
Well,
you just go to bot lane.
I would have died. Yeah, I would have died in another scenario.
And then this. Didn't really have ulti. That's when domination can help.
Yeah.
Because the ulti of the Xayah is huge cooldown. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's not... Yeah, but definitely like early game is... what is this, for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Yeah, and I would have had a bunch of stacks already because we were fighting a lot this game. For Ultimate Hunter.
Okay, then you go mid. Kiana is top lane. I mean bot lane. This is good. Let's see what we're gonna do. There is a mistake that I think happens very soon. He's doing the Herald. You're staying around mid lane. I don't like that you're not looking at the Herald and you're not pathing. Yeah, okay, we just gave free... Like, they should never have prio here. Look at this. If you're in this position, you should just stay... Okay, you're 2v3, so you can't be too committed. So you have to, like, try to push and move. Or right here, you just move right away. Like, now, I would just move. Right
just
now.
Just go straight to the Herald?
Yeah. Because you just played too much for, like, the 4 minions in mid.
Yeah, it's not
and
that
now
valuable.
They can get prio. So the poor Hecarim actually died 2 times because of what we did. And then now we can't really do much. Yeah, this is very bad. Very, very bad. This is very forced. Like, if you didn't follow the first time, here, it's over. You're not gonna... Look at this. You're never gonna do this. Look at this.
Yeah.
So you should just push mid and take mid tower. And then go bot. So it was an initial mistake and then like a secondary mistake. Initial mistake is that you didn't really go there right away and you stay for the wave. Secondary mistake is like here you're just wasting all of your sums, all of your resources for this play. Which has a small chance to work, but majority of the cases it will just not work. This is like really close. And then what are you gonna do here? Okay, so it works. Then you go to mid, you take this, then you recall. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, we kill Aurelian Soul. Kiana is bot lane. Darius is bot lane. We kill this guy. So they have a Mumu and Darius. Mumu and Darius. A Mumu we kill. Who can be mid lane right now?
Just Darius.
Okay, let's see. Let's look again. Okay, so check the map right now.
Yeah, so no one. Okay, he was bot. Yeah,
so
what
what is the worst thing that I can do right now?
Give up pressure and just base when
Exactly.
the enemy team has no one on the map.
Kai'Sa just respawn, so if you just use W, you can get the tower so easy. Look at this. This is a huge mistake. So I will show you a player. This guy, he was silver 4. This guy, he was silver 4. Kai'Sa, one trick pony. He did this mistake. We did like 2 coaching sessions, and he got platinum after I fixed this. Platinum. He used to do this a lot. like recall after he gets something. Like you really need to pay attention to the death timers and kind of think, like kind of track the enemy champions and be able to decide if you're able to get the objective, because this is big. Didn't do it on bot lane when you had to take extra plates and extra waves, didn't do it on mid lane, and now you're going on bot lane, which is also problematic. Why?
Well, I felt like well, Kale's going there already, but I feel like I can't go top lane. It's like so shoved. It's
True.
still pushing into them. It's not safe, and Kiana's already mid, so
True.
I didn't really know where to go in this position.
So what are the options here?
I can go to... I can hope Kiana recalls and take mid as it bounces back. I can take jungle camps, or I can go bot and share XP and gold with Kale.
Okay, what is the problem that can like right now? So you're saying that top lane is pushed, right? But
Yeah.
it's not like, look at the bot lane. Like if you're going bot lane when the wave is here, I'm like, okay, sure, he's going bot lane, he's getting the wave is pressured into the tower. But now there is no wave that is pressured into you, and going top is even worse. Look at this. Like wave is here, bot lane wave is here. So where should we go?
I guess mid?
Exactly, you should path towards mid. If something happens here, you're there, you have an item and a half. Or if something doesn't happen, you can take the raptors, and maybe you say, okay, but Hecarim is gonna flame me. Good, then take his wolves. And then you can say, okay, but Hecarim is gonna flame me. Then no problem, then stay mid, share some XP, but it's better to share some XP on mid lane than try to go in Africa on bot and try to push. Plus, there are 20 seconds until the Baron is up. You don't want to be to bot.
Yeah, I want to be top side.
This is a
Yeah,
big thing.
I felt confused in this
Exactly.
like position. I didn't know what to do really.
Like when you're confused to like where to go, try to look at like the state of the waves. Like this is too deep. Kayle is going bot, so you have only one play: going mid and trying to steal cams, or just hovering mid. Like you don't want to be away from your team, especially if you have minimum one item and a half. Like this is a really big mistake. Look at this. Look at this. Why are we top lane here? Like we're pinging Zilean to come to top, but there is nothing top. You should play around mid tower. It's a big mistake, because now we're gonna split the map a lot. We should have been... if they take Nashor right here. Holy... Okay, we got really lucky. We got really lucky. Yeah, these are big things. These are very big things. Do you think we should do a review on the next game as well? Should we do live game, or do you think it's better for you?
I think we can go on to live. I think I only had 2 more deaths in this game anyway. I think one death I just ate an Amumu Q on accident from Fog of War that I was just out of position. So I think that was just like a really dumb error. And I don't remember my other death, so maybe live. Unless you see anything else right now, like from this match that you think is important.
I think we can go live. And then I'll keep watching this to see like if there is something big. So we can go after the live.
Okay. Alright.
What should we play? Should we go for Zaya today?
Maybe, yeah, probably just Zaya or Lucian, just depending on what the draft looks like. Definitely one of those two.
Sounds good.
Well, where am I in the pick order? Okay, I'm pretty
First.
early.
I think they are both blind pickable in lower elo. Like it shouldn't matter that much. Below Diamond 2 it just doesn't matter. Plus Zai is one of the best blind picks, and then Lucian is also okay blind pick. He's not good, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a tendency to go to side lane after the Baron is up. And that's gonna lower your damage. That's gonna lower your ability to be in team fights first of all, so you're gonna lose more games.
So you're saying after my team takes Baron, I need to be going mid more often?
You need to be considering... Well, when you go to bot lane, you need to know that it's a commitment from you. That the enemy team can just force Nash because you bot. Of course, if the wave is coming into you hard and it's in the tower and you want to catch it or clear it, it's fine. But you're just going for bot lane, that wave that is like even wave, doesn't pressure anything, and you're still going there. That's a bad thing. Gonna work on this one. Is a Luxo, Longsword, 3 potions for sure. This is a very powerful lane. No matter what support you have, you're gonna need to... I mean, if we leash, we're gonna let them push into us and like pray. It's not a...
You think Biscuits is good here? Biscuits boots? Since for the...
I think that if you go Longsword, 3 potions, you should be fine.
Okay. So I can take Ultimate Hunter then.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Ooh, lip blank. Yeah, but I mean, Psy into Ezreal, Yone, Graves should be... You can carry the game, I think. If he's behind, he's useless. Then Skarner is useful. Trinda is gonna split push. Yeah, I mean, comp is definitely bad, but I think in this rank should be fine. We just have to perform well.
Yeah.
Don't forget to reset your stream because I see it.
Oh yeah, because it's the client. Oh wait, yeah. Once I
Good.
get a loading screen.
So this game, wave management, recall timings, like keeping track of the dead timers of the enemy, and later stages, avoiding being on the sideline or having yourself just farming when your teammates are either in danger or they are in a situation where there's a high chance that they're gonna fight.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn my HDR off so I don't burn your eyes.
Yes. No, don't worry. Don't worry. When I start first coaching, I used to coach people with 20 FPS in the game, so it's fine.
Wait, let me see. Okay, tell me if this looks better. Is it still really bright or no?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's better. Yes. This is big. This is big. You're staying a lot on by yourself in the game, in order to regroup with your teammates.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARAMs and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time auto-piloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach, or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks, or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.